Hi everybody, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to create a really nice email that is automatically generated out of autotask.me. So how do we do it? Well, first we need to know what kind of data can get kicked out here. So what I've done is I just clicked on a deal here, and I'm in the deal, and what this little trick you can do with high-rise, and I'm going to type in XML. I'm going to type in dot XML at the end of the URL at the top there. And this is going to show me all the XML data that comes with this deal. And the reason we're going to do this is because we're going to use some of this data, specifically the contact data that shows in there, and add that to the email. So what we can do is highly customized emails based on the data that's in the deal. And I'm going to show you how to do it. Super easy, and yet can be super sophisticated. So this is an XML document, and here's the deal. So everything within these tags here, we got a deal tag at the beginning and a end deal tag somewhere here at the end, and everything in there can be added to your email. So here's the city I live in, for instance, the country I live in, it's a work location. I can even make sure I pick home location versus work. There's all kinds of neat ways that we can use this information. I can use my Twitter URL, whatever's in here, whatever kind of data you put into all your contacts. And you're going to want to do it. You want to make sure that that data is always in there, because there's no way to pass the data up or to say don't bother if you don't have it. At least we don't have that ability to do it now. Maybe later we'll be able to do that. But so what we want to do is find some information we want to put in it. So one of the things we probably want to do is the first name and the last name, and that's really easy. So what we're going to do is we're going to use first dash name for the first name, and last name is last dot name, and then let's use the city. And it's pretty easy. Now, just a little heads up, I'm going to grab city. I only have one address in there, but if I have multiple addresses, unless I signify what address, it's just going to pick the first one. So you have that ability to work with that or whatever. So, but that's a function of what's called XPath. And if you know XPath, great. And if you don't, you can learn all about it on the internet. Just do a search on XPath and learn all about it. But if you don't know XPath, no worries. Just remember you're going to get the first result in there. So if you type in city, you're going to get city. If you type in address, for instance, you might get a different kind of address, but like this one here. So you want to make sure, and we're going to show you how to use that XPath here to get that address if you need it. You probably won't need it. We're going to do another XPath example. So we're going to put in the first name and the Twitter ID right into the Twitter username right into the email. And this is what the email is going to look like. Now we're going to zoom in here a little bit. So basically it just says first name, this is cool. Okay, so whatever we want in the title, remember, has to go before, in front of these, the subject line of the email, has to go before these two percentage signs. So first name, and that's going to grab the first name, and this is inside curly brackets. And I don't know if you can see that, but that's a curly closed bracket, and that's a curly open bracket. It says this is cool, and then the content or the body of the email says first name, comma, I'm going to try to create a long email message. Your Twitter username is, and then we're going to do Twitter account / username. So let's go back here, and that's going to show you how to do a little bit of XPath. So you're going to be a little bit of an expert right off the bat here. So remember, Twitter account, and then username. So all I did is separate that by a slash. Twitter account / username is going to give me Dan Wagner. If I just did username, it could have been a username somewhere else. If I want my email address, I want to do email dash address. You don't have to do addresses, even though you could do email dash addresses slash email address slash address. And that just kind of tells you that that's the kind of address we're looking for. If you just did address, you're probably going to get something up here, and it'll be actually empty, or who knows what it's going to be. It'll be confusing, I'll tell you that. So you want to make sure that if there's more than one time that the word, the tag is listed, you're going to have to be more specific. So let's do that. Email address slash address. And so it sounded like I didn't get that one. So email address, and just copy to my clipboard here. Copy, and I'm going to drop it in there. Email is curly bracket, email address slash and curly bracket. Okay, so really quite easy. I'm just going to say okay, and there's just some more words down there, and a thanks or whatever. So that's going to create a really great email. Remember, you got to use the @email task type or task category that you created, and then whatever deal category that you want triggered there. So I'm going to say OK, and then I'm going to create a deal that will get triggered, and then I'm going to show you the email. So I'm going to do that offline. That'll just take a minute, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I went ahead and I created another task called Cool Things, and used the category that was triggered by, you can see that, I'll show you. Category was, where's my categories here? Anyhow, so it actually it looks like well, yeah, this one already got generated. It sent an email. And so if I go up here, hopefully the email's sitting here in my email box. So let's take a look. That's an old one. And this is cool. So here we go. It says Dan, this is cool. That's first name. This is cool. First name, I'm going to create a long email message. Your Twitter username is, we used Twitter's account slash username, and email is, and we used, I don't remember what we used there, but it was a long thing. And then, so perfect. That's how we can send out customized emails to all our people based on the information that we've already gathered in High-Rise on them. Is that rock and cool? I think it is. Have fun creating wonderful tasks that actually generate emails on the fly based on your timing and your tasks and your deals in High-Rise. So this is Dan with Autotask.me. Have a great day.